realize that by now? No. Come on. It's women. We're women.
Oh, my God. Look, Ron DeSantis blocked funds for Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah. Who cares about that?
Yeah, he's done so many really awful things. He's got
check mark after check mark.
He got dicked, and then he has 4 marks by his name. He really should have 5.
And a man killed delivery man in a very interesting way. I am the Jay Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
And this is Nothing Yet Live.
Tallywhacker. Take notes, Madam Speaker. It's king. There's no tallywhacker. Take notes, Madam Speaker. It's king. Murder King. You can just have it your way. Tallywhacker. Murder King. You can just have it your way. I'm about to define what a woman is for you. Silicone Valley. You can just have it your way. No tallywhacker. Truth is king. No tallywhacker. Just have it your way.
You really miss this guy, don't you?
I do. I can't wait for Madison Cawthorn to make his big comeback.
All right, play another.
Play it again. This is a message that you got
from Shanghai.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Now, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to go with welcome, you new corporate masters, or die, you American dogs.
But don't forget to pay us.
All right. DeSantis. This guy, seen here seeing a real penis for the first time. Sorry, just had
he's supposedly had one his entire life, but
who's that? Some asshole.
He's so petty. He had a line item on a budget, and one of the line items was to the team was they were gonna build a stadium for the Tampa Bay Rays. Mm-hmm. And he saw that. I guess that somebody on the team had tweeted about gun safety. I mean, imagine that.
So DeSantis picks another fight with progressive corporate America, this time with the Tampa Bay Rays. Look, he went after Disney. Look how that worked out. Totally worked out.
So in addition to being a dick, you're also a buzzkill. Yeah, you're a fun hater.
Dude, you're Florida man. What are you doing, man?
Yeah, at least get naked. No, sorry, don't do that. Never mind. No, it's in the 4th segment.
Yeah, that's Louisiana.
But
I don't support giving taxpayer dollars to professional sports stadiums. Period.
Is that passive aggressive 101, Mr. Passive Aggressive?
He's like, screw you guys, I'm going to take my ball and go home.
He's like, wink. All somebody did was they tweeted about gun safety. They didn't say anything about taking away guns. They didn't mention the bill that's passing through the House right now. They just said gun safety. And
the thing is,
who doesn't support gun safety? Jesus.
The thing is, I'm a hard target. Move fast. Santos can't get me. What I'm wondering is, all you have to do is be slightly less psychopathic to get elected over Ron DeSantis. What do you think?
I'm thinking slightly more charismatic. Not being such a douchebag. I do not find
this guy to be charismatic.
No. I'm thinking,
most of our Florida men are more charismatic.
Yeah, the patriarch. I mean, he talks to us all the time.
Boy.
Yeah. And he crashed into a cop car, which, I don't mind that much, and said, I'm drunk, take me to jail. I kind of respect that.
Look, if you got the purse strings, son, you might as well do it, right? He's just like, oh, I'm going to hurt you, Disney.
I'm going to flex because what you're even suggesting.
You're flexing on Disney.
Makes me not want to not vote for me because it implies gun safety means taking.
I don't know. I mean, really, how are you going to take away all the guns? That's always my argument about that gun. Like gun control, it's like we're swimming in them. So.
I used to be a professional troll and I kind of got job burnout, right? I used to go on.
You guys are welcome.
I used to go on. It was God's work, honey. I used to go on Ted Cruz's Facebook page, and I got kicked off a few times.
You did have a boner for him. Sorry, you lost out to the cuck.
Yeah, but he's gonna be up for Dick of the Year,
right alongside this douchebag.
Yeah.
Looking down at Greg Abbott.
Yeah, well, Greg Abbott's going to be looking up at the rest of them because he's a dick. But this was during the Obama era that I was trolling these guys, and they basically believed that Obama himself was going to show up on their doorstep, force his way in, take their guns and their Bibles and replace them with Qurans.
Right, and as hyperbolic as that is, which it is.
Excellent use of hyperbolic.
That's so off the chain, right? Not only would they not do that, they don't even know where the guns are.
Right.
Like, there's a couple people know where my guns are.
So Obama's going to show up and go,
I heard you had guns.
I heard you had some guns.
I want to take them.
Michelle and I, we talked about this, and we'd like you to hand over your guns right now. And here's a copy of the Quran. If you could just leave your Bibles out on the
stairs. Hang my picture in the fucking wall of your house.
And here's a bust
of me. Sounds a little more Trump to me.
To put in your house.
Look, DeSantis, man, he's just like, are you on your way out? Are you just going out with a bang, son? I mean, not that the Tampa Rays or whatever the hell they are. They're a baseball team in Florida that I give F and zero fucks about. Take away all their rights. I don't care.
That's why I say petty. It's like he's making a point.
I'd like him to walk into the locker room of any sport team and be like, y'all can't say gay. And they would look at him and go, let's kill this fag.
No, they would go, gay, gay. And then they would be going, gay, 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 gay. And then they would point at him and say, gay.
Dog pile on the governor. But yeah, I mean, just no.
And then they would say, oh my God, DeSantis is a power bottom. Who knew?
The odds that even the toughest sport in the world, professional American football, that there's like 1,500 of them or whatever. The idea that those dudes, those huge, amazingly strong men, unlike you, not a man, these are men who probably have gay people in their lives and would love to crush you like a beer can at Daytona on spring break. But you're whatever, dude. You think this is going to affect the bottom line of the Tampa Bay Rays, dude?
Trust me,
they're a third-tier team at best.
The fans give way more fucks about them than they do about you.
Yeah, and I even like baseball, but the Tampa Bay Rays have changed their names because I guess devil. Can't say devil in Florida.
Can't say devil in Florida.
Can't say the devil Rays because, devil.
Because then Pastor Locke's going to come down there and exercise your whole state, and you won't have any more Florida men, and that would just be sad.
Hey, DeSantis, your tweets or your reaction to players' tweets, not only is it douchery, it is definitely dick-worthy. Also kind of makes you sound like, but above all,
doesn't make you a hero. It makes you an asshole.
So is this worth a check mark?
He has so many.
He has 4.
I mean, it seems.
Do you want to just give him a 5th because it's?
Well, that'd be on you. I don't touch that.
Okay. I'm giving him a 5th for this one. 6 will be coming up soon. Okay.
He's in the 5th column.
I'm dying to report on this next story. I've just got a dark sense of humor, and apparently so does content provider Dr. Z.
From the annals of Dr. Z.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
So.
Duck sauce. Very important, apparently.
Well, look at him. He's starving.
Well, this happened in New York, I believe. Somewhere in New York.
You want to read the headline?
Man killed delivery man after dispute over duck sauce.
Prosecutors. Sauce shortage.
Yes. Who knew it could get you killed?
Sauce shortage.
That's what he kept saying over and over again. And then he was killed.
And then he was shot in the face.
Glenn Hirsch, lacking a third name, was charged with the murder death of Ziwen Yan. I think I got that.
Yeah, you're pretty good with
A
pronunciation.
slaying that prosecutors said came after a month-long campaign harassment. So, I guess, I mean, I look, I could say so many terrible things. Like one down, 1.8 billion to go, right? Like, could have said that. But
KROT and Ms. Parker do not endorse that last statement. I would like it stricken from the record.
Okay.
On a routine April night, a man on a scooter rode away from the Queen's restaurant where he worked, making deliveries.
The Queen Mom's restaurant.
We don't usually report on stories like this.
But this isn't Florida Man.
This isn't Florida Man.
Yeah.
And yeah, somebody died, but I mean, no. I mean...
This is a hate crime. It falls right in line. It just didn't happen to involve an AR-15.
It just happened to involve duck sauce.
A white dude and an Asian dude.
What the delivery man, say his name?
Delivery man, Mr. Yan.
Did not know. I'm sorry.
Don't start that already.
Did not know, as he made the dinner run, was that an angry customer who months earlier had demanded a refund after saying he had not gotten enough duck sauce with his order was watching him leave the restaurant.
Now, what state did this happen in?
It's Forest Hills. That would be New York.
New York. Yeah.
The man followed Yan to an intersection in Forest Hills, Queens. Then, as Mr. Yan waited at a stoplight, the man who had been trailing him
shot him in the face and in the chest. Actually, just in the chest.
The account of what happened that night was described by prosecutors on Thursday as they announced the indictment of Glenn Hirsch, 51, of Briarwood, Queens, on murder and other charges in Mr. Yan's death.
That's just one of three.
It's not a mass shooting.
Oh, no. I mean, but gun deaths.
Yeah.
I mean, it might as well just be gun deaths at this point. We get a more accurate number because the number ends up being so big. It's like 54,000.
You have to wonder if this guy, in his anger and passion, felt like it's kind of like the Purge, you know? All these guys are shooting. I mean,
why not me?
He probably thought, well, hey,
I didn't get enough duck.
I didn't get enough duck sauce, and it's not even a mass shooting. It's just one dude who didn't give me enough duck sauce, and
Speaking of stupid,
you know, I'll get my name in the paper.
That's not why this guy did it, obviously. But this guy said that he was ordering from them a lot to troll them, more or less. Like, and so finally, what? He just broke like 51. He's like, I got a 357 Magnum in a car, and I'm going to chase down some delivery driver.
Mr. Hirsch was furious that night about
Dr. Z Uber, right?
About not getting enough duck sauce packets with his dinner, prosecutors said. Even after workers handed him extra sauce, he insisted on a refund. One worker refused, and Mr. Hirsch called the police. This is really sounding Florida Man. An employee told officers that...
what happens after you live in New York?
Yeah, he moved to Florida, of course. He's a premature Florida man.
He hasn't gotten his third name yet.
Well, he's 51.
He hasn't gotten his third name.
He's probably about 10 years, and he's planning ahead. But unfortunately, he's going to the big house. He told officers that the restaurant could not take back orders because of concerns about coronavirus, prosecutors said.
And he said, I ain't believing that anti-vaxxer shit, except he said it with a New York Queens accent.
No, he believes in the anti-vaxxer shit. He doesn't believe in the virus, probably.
Did Nibbles just get run over or something? Must be a cat.
She's got something to say. Mr. Hirsch then stormed out of the restaurant, according to a news release from the district attorney's office. For weeks after the episode, Mr. Hirsch continued to unleash his anger on Great Wall employees, damaging one employee's vehicle with a knife in December.
And then saying,
I have a gun, and be careful. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Red flag much?
Then he showed up again
with a gun and shot a guy.
He said, remember me?
How's your car?
I will kill your entire family.
The worker rushed into the restaurant and called the police. When he went back outside, Mr. Hirsch was gone, but the tires on a worker's car had been slashed. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll be back in a moment with some hopefully lighter news.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Alex Jones and then a globfish.
Yes.
A blobfish.
I am the J. Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
And this
is Nothing Yet Live.
Perfect.